What's good, everybody? This is K-Rob. This is State Raised Session. We here, we locked in. I want to make sure I give everybody the eye to eye before you start your journey on this platform. Start your journey with me, giving me a piece of your time, your space, and all the good shit that goes with it. Number one, Happy New Year's, everybody. I wanted to make sure this eye to eye was personal and went out to anybody that was going to see this platform now and any time after this, because I ain't never had a YouTube page, and as we all know, everybody out here don't fuck with this. You know what I mean? I'm not that digital dude, but what's more important is using these platforms where we're supposed to be using them to connect for the right reasons with the right people and shit. For several different reasons, you know what I'm saying? So personally, I want to make sure that anybody that's ever had any connection came across the State Raised path, you know what I'm saying, and ever came across the line, man, what we're out here doing in the communities. I want to let you know I appreciate you for anything you've ever done in lining up your time with us personally, you know what I mean? I don't care about likes here. I want to get that off the rip. This ain't about likes. It ain't about how much views, and because I'm not with that. What I do know is that if we use this platform to connect, we're good, and that's all we need. The work that I'm out here doing, the work that I see people doing, the work that I'm inspired by, you know what I'm saying? The work that I see that I'm inspired by, like that shit's, the ripple effects that things are creating in the world are never ending, and they just keep going. And you see the shit goes around the world, and someone else picks it up, puts it on their back, and they reproduce it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the beauty in the digital platform and everything like that. But in any case, I'm not that dude. I love everything about the way we create and how we must manifest and certain things like that. But when it comes to the ditters, I'm not with the likes, but let's use this for the right reasons and shit. So boom, where we at right now, on this platform, first thing we're going to display is some of the few conversations I had with people, either in the pandemic or coming out of the, well, not even coming out, but 2020 to 2021, conversations where in the nucleus of all this, like with everybody else's movement, everybody else's pieces on the chessboard, there are people that I felt were very important to the community and to the cause they were serving, and a few more other things. So recently we've been able to, put a few things together so we can put these conversations out there, not just on the podcast, but put them out there on this YouTube page. And that's just not where videos start. Remember, it's about connecting. So what we also do have is an eye-to-eye segment, which you're going to see displayed on the page as well, where it's a microphone. We're out on the beat just like any other media outlet, you know what I'm saying? Not just getting the story, but representing and giving people a platform, giving them a voice, you know what I'm saying, in their angles and shit. How many times we watching the news and shit, and we be seeing shit, this on way where people report shit, and it's like, yo, I should have been there. So we have a team that deals with that side of the media, you know what I'm saying. Leading it is myself. I've been passionate about the microphone, and particularly one mic that I believe if the world touches, you know what I'm saying, the world of people who give a fuck, if we could touch this mic, we're all good. And it just means we're communicating. So when you see this wooden mic and this stick and the way it's contracted and all that shit, it's me, you know what I mean? But there's purpose for it. Being able to use this platform is one thing, but we got to get some shit straight. I want to use this time not just as an introduction to this page, but an introduction to my my men out there, my soldiers, my generals, my OGs, all this shit, man. We don't got to glorify prison, man. I'm going to get straight to the point, man. Times have changed. I know some motherfuckers is desperate for dollars. They're desperate for the change of digital platforms that could put shit in their pocket. And you got the stories to tell, because why? There's an audience. But we're selling ourselves for something because we are being an influence. There are ripple effects to this shit. There are people and things and channels that are being turned around us all the fucking time. And I'm saying this not just because of that. I'm saying this, the whole glorifying shit. I don't want to go too much into it because I got to come out and come back to this business side of things. But we already know what goes on behind the walls. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that really does time knows that they're the oppositions out here, they're the oppositions out there. The same system out here is the system in there with no rules. You know what I'm saying? So through the hunger strikes, the gassings, motherfuckers standing up for inadequate medical care, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers dying over cold string beans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the stories and the real shit that goes on for people who fight against them, you know what I'm saying, on the inside is a whole nother talk. And I don't even hear those conversations. All I see is motherfuckers glorifying shit. And I mean good dudes, I believe, just doing the wrong shit. And then you see the slime balls and people that feel as though it's the next gimmick, it's the next thing to do, you know, but they try everything and now this is just their fourth time going around the base. Like I watched motherfuckers for a while with their platforms, with their programs and their nonprofits. And I'm talking about some people, after being inspired by them, I see shit and I go into their circles and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? And it ain't what it looks like. And I don't know what to say to that. And I don't want to go too much on because all these digital gadgets keep shutting off because they're all ran by batteries and shit. So I don't want to go too far into that. But what I am saying is that within our platforms out here, damn. No, what I am saying is within this platform right here, the glorifying the motherfucking shit and all this, man, it's deeper than that, man. It's deeper than that. I'm talking for the people who, you know what I'm saying, you know who you are. Whatever motherfuckers do on the brick, you go inside, it's what it is. Same shit. Whatever you do outside, that's what goes on inside. So on the inside, if whatever it is, because where we're at, I'm saying, I'm not gonna do it. You just know what it is, man. From solitary up, man. And I'm talking about motherfuckers that sit in solitary, not for months, not for days, but for years at a time. So in this glorifying this shit and understanding the mechanics of this system and the penal system and how this shit works and why it was designed and what it does and is doing to the juveniles, we need to rectify some shit. There's a different look. You can't on one platform identify certain shit and have a fist in the air and scream reform and all this other shit and then be glorifying shit on the other end because we gotta eat. That's the same shit that crack did to us. We did the same loop in the game in the 80s. Look, it started with us. And ain't nobody, and I'm telling you, when I'm speaking, like I said, I'm not about the lights, but ain't nobody gonna tell me about this because I'm from the era of where all that shit started. And I was at a middle age where worn out moms and pops and all them were victims of all this, and we came up right behind it, and then where we all settled years later, but we had the stories and older people to tell us their history, so we also knew about the 70s and the 60s also, and we learned what that was. Look, man, it's a new year. Check this shit out. We got to get on our shit, you know what I mean? And I say this for all the good men out there, everybody that's put in the work. And what it is about love and kindness first. So I come in peace. Through love and kindness, I say that if we incorporate the block, we incorporate our communities, we'll be in a better place. That's been my mission. There are a lot of, there are many ways, many paths. There are many paths to liberation. Choose one. You know what I'm saying? It's 2024, man. I salute everybody. You know what I mean? This is peace and love. You already know what it is. But where we're at right now is to say that incorporating the communities mean venture capitalists. It doesn't mean a story, it means action. It means that there's platforms out here, things that I'm learning, that I'm in tune with, that I'm bringing to the table so people one step out can be in a lane to incorporate and then be a part of something else where we form our own venture capitalists. You know what I'm saying? We form our own accounts through people that have the knowledge that's going to pass the torch. But you got to be in the right lane. And that's why I'm saying I'm seeing certain shit. I'm like, this is how the mechanics of this shit really work. This is what we need to be doing. We serve a greater purpose to our own communities. Everything I have, I'm passing the torch it's about that. It's never not been about that. It's each one teach one. Our nonprofit, community through community, with the podcast as a vehicle, with the resources, hands-on with the community, being able to fuck with the infrastructure, fuck with the people at the bottom, fuck with the people in the affluent communities, bring the community conversations together, work with the motherfucking locals, whoever the politicians are that are in cities, that are in the city's positions. And I say work with, I mean, first thing you gotta do as people is have this eye to eye. We don't always gotta sit with a city official at City Hall or, you know, in these spaces. We're people. We can sit and have lunch. We can break bread. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel there's different ways. Other people may have better ideas, cool, whatever. But in this all, what we gotta do is be more responsible of our positions, especially for what we've been through and what we're gonna go through. Like, as we celebrate this, we know who's gonna be the real first person dead for 2024. Who's gonna be the first victim of the circumstances of the shit for 2024? That's the fucking question. You know what I'm saying? We celebrate, but what we're about to bring in and the real look of it is what, man? So let's get this shit right. Let's get together with people that are of the affluent and people that are in positions for the economic structures in which have passed us, so we can be more inclined and be in a position to have that structure within our own communities. And it means buying back into our own communities. When I say incorporate the block means incorporate our communities. Not just for profit, but non-profit. You know, some of us, it is about the foundation of giving. And I don't mean giving in a kind way. No, it's about passing the torch and picking people up, putting people in position to fish for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Giving people the tools they need to do what they gotta do. Giving people the finance, giving people the leadership, giving people the knowledge, wisdom. And I'm saying it because I don't have it. That's included in my plan. Who else to deliver some shit to you when it comes to business structure, you know, and financial advisement than a person that's in that lane. So when we step out into the communities, a lot of people we're hands-on with that are successful at what they do, and they're in it for the right cause. And across the board, it's all nationalities, all hands on deck. It's a march that we want to be different. Because it starts with love and kindness as people, you know what I'm saying? Where this goes from here is our sisters and our women out there that have been supporting a lot of what's been going on for years and years and years. They're waiting for us to take a new stance. And that's where this other level of support and shine comes into our equation, and how we resonate every day as people go to another level. So let's get eager, you know what I'm saying, to be more infectious with one another when it comes to love and kindness and the power of loyalty between each other as men and warriors, you know what I'm saying? This is what I say for this channel. Like I said, this ain't about the likes. Let's connect. I know I'm missing a whole lot of shit, man. This is take like 22. I want to end it before something fucking goes dead. You know what I mean? I don't got nobody running this here with me on this side right now. So peace and love, man. You know what it is, man. This is the State Raised Session. This is K-Rob. This platform, remember, man, it's not about all this. You know what I'm saying? You want to show love and on that comment, you know, where you comment and shit, I guess, whatever. I do that shit sometime, but we don't care about the likes, man. Go to the information, do what we got to do to connect out in the real world, you know what I'm saying? Because in the communities, we are every day, you know what I'm saying? The stories that aren't told, that's why I put that shit in the write-up like that. There's some people that don't want to be on camera, but they got stories, you know what I'm saying? So with our nonprofit, which what we got, State Raised INC, we're out in these communities where we can drop the mobile podcast, drop our nonprofit and the resources and shit, incorporate the people and shit, you know what I'm saying? And keep this shit moving. That's the goal. I'm glad I'm saying. I keep looking down because it's just gonna go dead. In any case, you know what it is, man. It's a new year. Peace and love to everybody out there. Let's link up. You already know, man. State Raised, we here. Holla at your boy, man. And listen, if you got kids, I ain't gotta say nothing, man, but it's all about the next generation, man. You know what I'm saying? We're still in the same war of good and evil, man. And that's what this shit has come down to. If we're good, let's unifiably spread this love and kindness. You know what I'm saying? We're incorporated. This is State Raised INC coming to you. And there are a lot of good people that I recently come across that really mean a lot. And I want to share a lot with everybody else what's been shared to me. And keep it 100, man. So peace and love to everybody out there. Let's do this. Let's be about this. Hit me up. Let me know what's good. Peace.